Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Baldur's Gate 3.
Should mind my step.
So here we go. I think we're about to fight those intellect devourers, so... Is it possible for us to get an advantage going to the high ground? I don't think so. Here we go. Interesting. So it's saying positioning is important. High ground rules. Range attacks from above are far more likely to hit, while range attacks from below are far less likely.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, so this will be a short fight.
Shared initiative. Party members next to each other act in order. You can switch freely between them and take their actions in any order. So let's actually go with rock shield first.
Talk to me.
Nice.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
So you definitely think we've got to go with let's go try and blitz one of these creatures down.
Slow down.
Huge hit. I mean, massive. I'm supposed to say that well. Interesting. So let's challenge one of these creatures to a compelled duel here. It saved, so no good.
Got to focus. Got to press on.
Let's use a spell. Let's go with the cantrip. How about... Beautiful. Then, bonus action, Shield of Faith. Shadowheart just sounds so beautiful when she's casting. I'm just loving this. Oh, nice miss. Oh, that's looking good.
Can't even catch my breath.
Let's maul these creatures down, shall we? Beautiful. Try and shove this creature. No, we can end the turn.
Gotta keep fighting.
She's better off as a caster, it seems. So. Okay, so Baraxiel loses Shield of Faith, but she can cast it on herself, which is pretty good. Awesome. So this time, let's cast... What else? We can cast a Guiding Bolt if we want. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Well, I don't think we should. We should save her spell, so let's go with Firebolt. Beautiful.
It comes easy these days.
And Brock Shield with an attack. Missed it. Bonus action? Nothing useful, really. So I say we go with a main hand attack.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Open rest menu. Where is that exactly? How do we open the rest menu?
Another step forward.
Where is our rest menu? Ah, here. Short rest, available twice a day. 50% of your hit points. Warlocks restore their spell slots. Long rest, you can use camp supplies to regain. At the end of the day, go to your camp. Well, I think we should push on for now. It wasn't too bad. Interesting. This arson as well. Coat your weapon in oil that transform the target's fire resistance to fire vulnerability. Targets that are immune. That would be helpful against any tieflings we encounter. Tieflings are resistant to fire, so. Wonder where lies Elwyn. More thieves' tools, very useful. That will have gone. Interesting. Let's go ahead and save our game as well. Ashes of balsam. Interesting. Oh, look. Someone to talk to. Interesting. He says for him to help. For us to help him. Well, let's go talk with him. Let's save our game first. Here we go.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
We can either say easily stand back, or kill it yourself if you look capable enough, or leave. Well, we're going to say easily stand back.
There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship. Didn't I? Nod?
We can either nod, shake our head, or melee attack, headbutt the elf. Let's go ahead and nod for now.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
We can either say, you have it backwards, they took me prisoner just like you, or what in the hells are you talking about, or let me go and I might tell you. Let's say, you have it backwards, they took me prisoner just like you.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
We can either say, it's the Mind Flayer's worm, it connected us, or strength, grab his knife arm and twist, or dexterity, slip free while he's distracted. We'll say, it's the Mind Flayer's worm, it connected us.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
We could either say apology accepted. I might have done the same with the roles reversed, or glad to see we're all caught up now, or you'd better have more to offer than apologies. We'll say apology accepted.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
We can either say, in Baldurian, introduce yourself, you're a Baldurian too, or tell him your name and your story, or not. Since we're a soldier, we're gonna go ahead and go with Baldurian, since I imagine that Brockshield could have been a Baldurian soldier.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
We could either say, yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers, or I know we don't want them in our heads, or you know as much as I do. We'll go with the first option.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
We can say, control it. We need to get rid of it. Or, you should travel with me, our odds are better together. Or, I need to get moving, but you can shelter at my camp. Or, I've wasted enough time here, farewell. We'll say the second one. You should travel with me, our odds are better together. Although the first option is probably better, but I do want Astarion on our team, so let's move forward with option 2.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on. Don't touch me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So let's level up Astarion. Good that he's on our team. I know the other person that I want to team with, so hopefully we get there when we get there. Okay, let's see. Level up Rogue. Let's just accept for now. Okay, cool. So he's got a dagger. Can we give him another dagger? So it says you will automatically use your bonus action to make an offhand attack while using 2 weapons, unless you toggle this option. Okay, that sounds pretty much like what we want, so no worries there. Okay, so where to now? Let's go double back on this path here and see if we missed something. Ocean of Speed. Gain an extra action, a +2 to armor class, advantage on dexterity saving throws and double your movement speed. Get an extra action. Let's give that to Shadowhead. She has healing and stuff like that, so that'll be useful for her.
There may be even more that survived the crash.
Oh, what's this? Interestingly enough,
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I do believe this is the last person that I want to table. So let's go interact with this ancient sigil circle.
What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil. Oh, what's that?
A hand? Anyone?
We could either say, "Who are you?" Slap the hand, strength, grab the hand and pull, or it's far too dangerous, leave him to his fate. First, let's ask, who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Alright, let's go ahead and make the strength roll. Now, guidance, there we go. Nice.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
So cool, man. Yay!
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
Hey, Gale.
Usually better at this.
You can either say, "No need to apologize," or "You alright," or "At introductions," or "At not wasting the time of passing adventurers, I certainly hope so." We'll pick the first.
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
We can say, "Never mind the Nautiloid, how did you get stuck in that stone?" Or, "You don't trust this man, draw your weapon," or, "I was, yes."
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
We could either say, "Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself," or, "That's hardly any of your business," or what we will say, which is, "Go on."
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
We could either say, "I was going to ask you the same question," or "Can't say that I am," or what we will say, which is, "I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? I'm afraid not."
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
So I knew ahead of time that I did want to play with alongside Gale, so that makes it a bit easier. So we have Gale's quest here, Astarion's, and Shadow Hearts, which is really cool. So let's go ahead now and save our game, and then we'll go ahead and level up Gale. Glitchy, I'm not sure what happened there. There we go. Okay, subclass. Evocation. So let's read this actually, because I'm not sure how Wizard works. Abjuration. Abjuration spells summon wards, banish enemies, and nullify magic. Suitable for those who wish to defend themselves and others. Learning abjuration spells from scrolls only costs you 25G per spell level, not 50. Evocation. Evocation spells focus elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in this school are known as evokers. Learning evocation spells from scroll. Okay, that's fine. Evocation. I'm not going to go abjuration. Evocation looks okay. Necromancy. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death and make lots of friends there. Oh, interesting. Conjuration. Compelled by shape and motion, your favorite arcane style involves summoning creatures and objects, as well as displacing them in space. That could be okay. Enchantment. Your magic influences, beguiles, and bends the will and conviction of those around you. Okay, maybe not. Divination. You peer through time and can sculpt the future like temporal clay into a more favorable form. Illusion. You specialize in unraveling, restitching the fabric of reality to fool the unwary, the gullible, and the monstrous. Transmutation. Your innate fascination with the structure of things has granted you an incredible power over crude matter and its manipulation. So I am thinking I'm going to go with evocation, which was the default one, but I'll just quickly do some research on evocation is the one I'll go with. So let's move forward with evocation. So let's see here. We can pick 2 spells. So let's look at what we got. We got Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Color Spray, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Shield, Ray of Sickness, Protection from Good and Evil, Magic Missile, Long Strider, Enhanced Leap, Ice Knife, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, well, we're gonna go with Magic Missile for sure, and I'm gonna just do some research again on which is best here. I think to give Gale some little bit more survivability, let's go with Shield with the other one. It could be useful in a pinch. So we got everybody we need now, so let's keep going. Save game. So looking at where we're going, we did not explore back this way. So let us do that first. Even if it's not ever useful, I think it was still good to explore. So that looks like a fight over there. So, I mean, there's no time like the present. And since it is a fight, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there for this week. I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.